Instead of creating one chart, sometimes you can use multiple small charts and put them all next to each other. And that's called a small multiple. The term was popularized by the same Edward Tufte that we talked about in our first lesson about Excel charts. So let's take a look at an example. If you look over here, the y-axis is different for each of these departments. But then you can actually see the trends. You can see what's happening. So you can see how the IT goes up, and then you can see what happens with the accounting in here and so on. So although the numbers are different, the y-axis is different, you can somehow compare the trends with your eyes. You don't even have to see the numbers on the y-axis. Sparklines are small charts, not necessarily line charts, but usually they are line charts. And you can actually have some sparklines combined together as a small multiple, like we saw that example. And you have in Wikipedia an example of small multiple with sparklines. And they have been used for hundreds of years. You have a history here in Wikipedia. And Edward Tufte was the one who named them sparklines. In Excel, they were used starting with Excel 2010. So let's go ahead and create our first sparklines. We would like to show sparklines for 2016 and 2026. So it makes sense to put them next to these columns. So let's go ahead and create a new column. I'm going to right click on column D and insert. These are the numbers that we would like to have in the mini charts. And from insert, you have a group called sparklines. I'm going to choose line. The data range is B6, C12, what we selected, and the location range should be D6, D12. And let's push OK. Now, first thing that you notice, you have over here 162,000, and then you have 1 million and something, and still the sparklines, they look pretty much the same. So we need to change that. If you go to Axis, we are looking here to have the same vertical axis minimum value for all sparklines and also maximum value. So I'm going to check this, and I'm going to check also the maximum value. And now they actually give us the whole picture. Let's go ahead and type the trends over here. Let's go to the design tab. We can show markers, and you have styles. We can choose one of the styles. Mini charts can help you visualize the data very quickly, but always be aware of what you want to show and what makes sense.